Hello, this is Ben119 and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to carry on with my Pikmin 3 Deluxe side story walkthrough. So we're going to be doing Olimars assignment and we're going to be doing day number 2. So, something I find weird about these is the fact that they have days and not mission numbers. Because even though they are like missions, they kind of treat it like a story mode. But the thing I find stupid about that is the fact that on story mode, the reason why there's a certain amount of days is because I guess it shows you how long it's taking you to beat it, and all the days have like set lengths and you can pick where you want to go. But it just seems a bit weird to have day numbers for these, because it's not as if you can get stuck on a certain mission and then spend an extra day on it. It doesn't work that way. But yeah, it's quite interesting. So here we go, we got Olimar and Louis messing about. Louis always gets like killed, well not killed, but beaten up by something. This time he got beaten up by a crab. So yeah, I like that. So we're obviously in the tropical wilds today. I'm not sure if you could tell by the background and where Louis was. But here we go, it's called the Inside Forest, the mission actually. So it's the same objective again. We're collecting fruit and there is nuggets to collect as well. I'm not sure if I mentioned that on the last mission. Well, I did mention I was collecting nuggets, so I guess that rounded it up. But obviously there's nuggets as well, and some of the fruits are inside of enemies, so we will need to kill some enemies. So we get given reds and blues on this mission. And if you can't tell already, we are inside the Beady Longlegs arena, or the Shaggy Longlegs arena. And that's where we spawn, so it's a pretty cool little place to put the base. So we've got pretty much this whole round area here to work with. Like, it's a little bit, I'm not sure if it's bigger or smaller. If anything, it's probably smaller because there's not as many places to actually go. But it's more open, so there's kind of more to do. It's kind of like a balance between the last one. But the onion's in a different place, so it's pretty cool. We have that. So there's a big wall blocking me, so I'm just going to start knocking it down. And while I wait for that, I'm just going to play as Olimar, and I'm going to kill these bulbs and carry them back. There is some water dumples that need killing, but I'm going to come back when I have more blues, because it'll be faster and safer. So while I wait, I'm just going to throw these Pikmin. And the quicker we knock down this wall, the quicker we can like properly start carrying stuff. Technically you can start doing stuff before the wall is knocked down, but I like to knock it down first for this example, just to show. Because you'll have plenty of time anyway. You have 10 minutes for this whole mission, I think. And you probably only need about 5 to do it all, maybe 6. So yeah, like they give you way too much time. But yeah, this map, I think it would have been a bit better if they were a bit bigger. Like, there's nothing wrong with the size of the maps, like they're not so small that they're unbearable. But I just think if the maps were a little bit bigger, then they would have been a much more fun to play. Like Mission 4 I think is alright. Mission 4 is like just the right size. But these ones just feel a little bit too small. Like, for example, even if they added in a little scale area where we could go up onto that tree bit in the middle, like that'd be pretty cool. But they didn't even add the scales in, so we have even less to work with. So we're just going to throw some of our blues over here, and we're going to throw Louis in the water. You could just disband, but I just did that anyway. And we're just going to get those Pikmin. So I am growing a lot of Pikmin, because the more Pikmin I have, the quicker I can carry stuff back in a way. So do prioritize on that if you want to. Over here there are some water dumples, so I'm just going to kill them with my blues. We have 10 blues now instead of 4, so it's much safer and quicker to do. So we're just going to do it now. There we go. So there is fruit inside of them, so make sure to kill them. That's why you kind of need to kill them, because there's fruit. And obviously to get platinum you need to get everything. I didn't think I needed to explain that in the last episode, but yeah, you need to get everything in the amount of time to get platinum. And something I did find a little bit strange about these missions is the fact that bronze, silver, gold and platinum are all fairly close to each other. Like, if you're going to get bronze, you're most likely going to get platinum because of how close all the amounts are. Like, it's really weird. Like, it's really weirdly balanced. I think it's just because there's so little stuff to collect that they found a hard balance to get it right. But oh well. Like, it's fine. I don't really see any big deal with it. So I'm just gonna get just my blues, because if I got my reds then they might drown, and it's just better to keep them separated. I'm just gonna get those Pikmin while I'm waiting. Alright, so start killing the water dumple. As soon as he dies you can jump into the water, collect that. And just put all your blues on there. You should have plenty of blues to carry all of them. And that's just so that they can do it in one cycle and you don't have to 2-cycle it. So then it's quicker. To be fair, if they did 2-cycle it, I don't think it would really lose any time, because we'd have to wait for fruit to come back from here anyway, and this takes a little while. I'm not entirely sure if there's any nectar. I didn't really spot any nectar, because I don't really look for nectar in these missions, but I think it would speed up this end bit a bit, so that'd be cool. I know there is definitely nectar on mission number 3. Not sure about 4 or 1. But yeah, you could look for nectar because it might help with the note piles and the fruit. But just kill that orange bulb there. I like to wait for him to turn around and then throw. Or you can just swarm him when he's sleeping. But the reason why he woke up is because I killed the babies near him. And orange bulbs wake up very easily, so that's why he woke up, basically. So just carry all this fruit back, and surprisingly enough, that is everything. So once all this fruit gets back, we will have done it. So overall opinion on this mission, I think they picked a really good part of the mission to use, like a part of the map. I think if they used the spawn area, like they're not sure how much they could have done with that, because the spawn area is not that good. I just wish they used this whole part, like, because I know it gets blocked off on the right over there. Like, if they had just used a little bit more of this map, I think it would have been a much better mission. It's still a pretty good mission though. Like, I think it's better than the first one. The first one, to be honest, is probably my least favourite. Or the third one. The third one's not even my least favourite, it's just way too easy. Like, number 4 is probably the hardest one, and you'll see why. Like, the video will be longer just because there's an extra cutscene, but yeah. There you go, that's mission number 2. I'm going to stop talking about the other missions, because I'll talk about them when I'm actually playing them. So there you go, I had over 5 minutes left, so I did it in under half the time that they give you, which it just shows how easy they are. So that's like the amount of fruit there is. As you can tell, enemies don't count. So yeah, there's not even that much to collect. That's what makes them really fast. So there you go, platinum medal. I got platinum on all 4 of them first try when I did these missions because of how easy they are. Like, I can't see you having to redo it unless you're really new to the game. If you completed the story mode, you should be skilled enough to easily get platinum on your first go at it because it's that easy. So in the next video I'm going to be doing number 3 and the one after that, number 4. And then I'll move on to the other stories which are set after the story mode. So if you enjoyed this video and you found it helpful, please like the video and subscribe if you're new around here. If you haven't already, check out my story mode walkthrough and my entire mission mode walkthrough if you're interested in that, because I have commentated walkthroughs for them. So goodbye, hope you enjoyed it.